What's going on, good people? What's going on, bad again? Like I said once before, and I said just now, the truth is the truth, and the truth is literally unbelievable when you stuck on stupid as an adult believing in some bullshit that don't make no sense. All right, most people lay up there and get all spiffy and all that other bullshit, but I'm about to take me a shower, so I want to do this here nice, fast, and quick for you. And I'm like this here. I don't see nothing wrong with what I'm about to do. I'm about to call up this hotline, legal hotline, dealing with a class action lawsuit, dealing with this Johnson baby power bullshit. Now, when I say that, I know about these legal line motherfuckers. I know that there's nothing but a Ponzi scheme that they playing on the motherfucking people. Because when you look at a class action lawsuit, a whole bunch of people could be different class, but they end up putting them all in the same class, all because of what they're doing. And what they're doing is, and you're gonna see, cause I'm gonna twist them all up. What they're doing is they are laying up there and locking in a lawsuit with the class action bullshit. So therefore, when they get a whole bunch of people in the class action lawsuit, and then the lying lawyer start to lay up there and do his shit, he lays up there with the judge in cahoots together. All the motherfuckers in cahoots together. Because I guarantee you they're making money together. And you can go follow the trail. You follow the money. You'll find out these bitches is doing this shit to you. But anyway, the FDA, the pharmaceutical company, and they fucking attorneys with their insurance companies and they fucking attorneys and all they rest of their bullshit. All of them get in cahoots together and get a class action lawsuit so you wouldn't have an individual lawyer liar to help you do the shit and make the motherfuckers pay off a lot of money. See, so what they'll do is a class action lawsuit and settle with the motherfucking insurance companies. You see what I'm saying? They'll settle with the insurance company on how much money the insurance company gonna give, and then they'll break off 33 and a third to get out of everybody check, and then y'all will fight over the leftovers. Everybody should have their own personal attorney dealing with this bullshit. When you get on the class action lawsuit, once you get on that bitch, get off that bitch and get your fucking attorney. Why I say that there? It's a big fucking Ponzi scheme that they fucking playing on you because you don't really know exactly what the contrast is really doing to you in the long run. Like right now, I'm always having a problem with my stomach. Always. It never fails. But now I know that it's something that I'm living with and I know what it's because of. But I won't go back to them doctors fucking with them bitches no more because I already know that all them bitches do is lie too. This is bullshit when you can't trust a fucking doctor. The only doctor that I trust and the ones that I take a head off if I had on one is the motherfuckers in the emergency room. That's it. That's the only doctor that I actually got respect for. But see a doctor that you go to that you seen because of some shit you putting in your mouth, that doctor gonna tell you whatever the fuck he wanna tell you until you check the fuck out. Because any way you look at it, going inside that hospital, it's a win-win for them. No matter what. Rolling in, walking in. Rolling out, walking out. They'll never lose a dollar. They making money all the way around the board. That's when you gotta start thinking, dealing with the divine creator within you. And stop believing some bullshit that they got some God in the sky and heaven is up there. That's the fucking lie that was taught to you. Like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the fucking Tooth Fairy. The grown-up version is just the God, the Jesus, the Holy Ghost, and the devil. You just gotta get off of that stuck on being stupid. Cause the creator wouldn't want none of us to be fucking stupid, believing in some bullshit that don't make no sense. Oh, mind-boggling how dumbed down we've been dumbed down to still be dumbing down our fucking children. But anyway, we about to do this. Yeah, boy. Playtime over. Oh, y'all ain't letting it go through, huh? They doing it. They doing it again, people. We both know how they do when they dealing with me now. Now that I know that the truth is the truth, and the truth that I know makes all the motherfucking sense for us to be here all together, is on, people. I ain't want to let my phone call go out. Check it out, people. They ain't let my phone calls go out. They ain't let my phone calls go out. They ain't letting my phone calls go out. Well, back to what I said. It's time for the truth to be revealed. It's time for me to show you what the Creator is in you and how good it feels to know the truth, to know the divine Creator of all that there is, to being here creating all good. Never to create bad, never to judge you, never to hate you. You do that to you and other people too. It is what it is. The creation is creating all this madness. The divine creator that loves to never hate, to always to being straight, is in us to will the one and only way. But by us being human, we fall short of that one. But we've been taught to believe in it was some God and there's some Jesus coming back to save us when you should think about it for your fucking self for a change. What type of fucking father would lay up there and give his fucking son for some fucking stupid ass fucking believing in some bullshit ass people, man? The divine creator is in you. It's the creativity in you. It's the light that comes on in your heart. It's the only thing that's smart. It is the power of the electricity that flows through you. You just renting this little rental suit. But once this circle of life is through, you're going back in it again. But what you do now is the real deal. Holyfield for you coming back. Because one thing about the divine creator that I know to go into the light, to be acquainted with, is that the creator that I know is not going to judge you or punish you about shit. Because the creator gave you life, gave you free will, gave you the choices. The creator will not control your mind or give you no voices. That's the bullshit. We are vibrant people. We are conscious thinking people with a heartbeat that vibrates with the magnetic rotational pull of this planet that we live on. And some people say, oh, why you say it's a planet? Man, I'm like this here. I'm not going to debate with you because one thing about what I know that I will never lose. As long as you win and you happy, I'm happy, you happy. But when you saying something that don't make sense, I'm gonna make sure you know how much what you telling me don't make sense to you. Cause you was taught that shit to believe in, to never know. I say it again. Everything that you think you know, you was taught to know. But you was really taught to know to stay stuck on believing in the bullshit. To never knowing. Because one thing about the divine creator that I know that loves unconditionally one way all day to never hate is for you to be in the knowing. The believing is still you thinking like a child when you are a grown adult that should take the time out and think things through thoroughly through that heartbeat, baby. Because whenever you do something that's true, you always say, I did that from the bottom of my heart. You didn't say it came from your gut. So, like I say again, isn't it ironic that the truth is the truth? Literally unbelievable. When you first start off to beginning inside the womb, you are a heart. That's your first start. It's your first beat inside the womb. I'm just saying, it is what it is. But we've been dumbed down to not know it. We've been dumbed down to not thinking, to be somebody's sheeple, to be following this motherfucker called Jesus. And when you look at the truth being just that, They didn't have no J. They made the J up, baby. So they made up all the rest of the bullshit. All that there is to be here is in you knowing how divine the creator of love unconditional really is within you. But as long as you keep believing in the bullshit that was taught to you as a child, to see God in the sky as you was taught to believe in his son Jesus. It was a white man till you turned it black. And where was God all the time? Always God is in the sky. See how dumbed down and stupid they taught us to be? Heaven is what you make here living, here thinking, being free. Isn't it ironic that change, making sense, change, making sense, a dollar, making sense into change. So look at the C in the symbol of sense and think about you can't get no change if you can't get that dollar made into sense. So a lot of y'all just stuck with a fucking dollar that don't make no fucking sense. So y'all can't get no fucking change for that fucking dollar. And in God we trust is on that dollar. That's why it's not making sense. Because they got in God we trust on the sense too. So it all to not make sense. So you can't never have no change in your life. Because the shit that you believing in don't make sense. You are the two eyes seen on the top and bottom of sense. And if the shit don't make sense, somebody gave it to you to believe in, to have faith in. Faith is believing in the unknown. Only faith that I have in you is in your heartbeat, y'all. Because the truth is the truth. If your heartbeat stop, you stop. So it's time to start thinking for yourself. The creator is in you, creating a reality for you to choose what it is. But we've been dumbed down to not know. We've been dumbed down to be sheeple. We've been dumbed down to follow the sheep master called Jesus. So, what is love? Think about it. How can you say you love somebody and you don't even call to see how that body is doing? How can you say you care about somebody and don't call and see how that body is doing? A lot of y'all just say y'all care to appease the person that y'all telling that you care about. Because let me tell you something that the Creator give me to give to you. There's only one word you can say in vain. And that's if you call out the name love to someone that you're supposed to love and you don't feel the same. When you say that you love them and they say they love you, but you don't love them, you're just telling them non-truth. It is what it is. When that person that you say you love, but don't really love, but they love you through and through, find out that you don't have the love for them and they're your significant other, do you actually think they want to have something to do with you? They'll rather not even deal with you for the rest of their life. When they find out that you lied to them about you loving them and that's supposed to be your husband or your wife. So, like I said again, that God is bullshit when you say you're not supposed to say the Creator's name in vain. Because God is a fucking word that y'all call out when y'all having sex. That ain't the name. And how could the creation, think about it, how could the creations give the Creator a name if the Creator never gave the creations a name? That was man's motherfucking choice. I'm just getting you the real because I went into the light to be enlightened, to have the wisdom, to be wise, to not be able to read or write, but trying to learn. Because I already know that y'all so far stuck on fucking stupid to the point where y'all don't listen. Y'all read better than y'all listen. Because y'all got that bullshit that came out of them books. to the point where can't nobody tell you nothing because of the shit that you done read that somebody else wrote. And you don't even know who that person really is. Come on, people. You gotta get off of being stuck on stupid to the shit that we believe in to not knowing what the truth is within. To be without any doubts about what's coming out your mouth because you can be able to explain that shit to the point where somebody can understand, overstand, and understand to getting it. Because then you know. Because if you don't know, you're gonna steadily recite and regurgitate shit that somebody else said. I'm just saying. I love you more than you love you. That's why I tell you the truth, being the truth in you. But I know that the truth is literally unbelievable because you're gonna believe what you want to. But I say this to you. It's just a questionnaire to show you how much I love you more than you love you. The question is, who's in between you loving you? You got to think about it. I win. If you say God or Jesus, I win. Because there's no human body in between you loving you but the creator that gave you the body to think and live with. Not your mama, not your daddy. Because once you reach a certain age, it's time for you to start creating a family. See what I'm saying? But we've been dumbed down to be non-thinking, sheeple fucking people. Not the ones that make this world go round. That's the reason why so many of us are being taken out in the hospitals and thrown in the ground. And when you look at that process, that's another process. That's bad. You look at all of the motherfucking metal that we putting in the ground with a body in it. A body is supposed to go through the dirt, compose and everything else, and do the creator's work. Cause it's creating food for the maggots. It is what it is. Your body is gonna go straight back to the resting place, and that's the earth. But your spirit won't. Your spirit will change, and it will come back again on this planet in another form. It's on you to whatever good that you put down today, good or bad, will go around, comes around. Whatever dirt you put down, you coming back to clean it up again. But you won't come back as a conscious thinking human. You might come back as a roach. You might come back as an animal had to run from a cat. You might come back at all kind of different things. It's all about the good that you do is how you come back. And it's not what the creator is going to set up for you. It's basically what you setting up for you by the good you do today. Because the truth is the truth. There's no such thing as hit today, gone tomorrow. Hit today, gone today. Because ain't nobody promised tomorrow. It's a race that's already won when you know the one that started the race is off in the first place. That's why I'm not afraid to die. Afraid to die, why? You was born here not knowing shit. It's just that before you leave, the truth is in you to know. You better be done left some real good shit. Because after you come through the porthole of life, you're nothing but an empty glass waiting for some truth. And you get alive at your beginning of your life when you were giving your mama's birthday. Why was her day taken away? Why was the glory of the only conscious thinking creator here on earth being the one man taken away and given to the father? Your father, I guess he was dead after he had the baby because they threw your father in the sky for you to get on your knees and then pray. I just go to show you how dumbed down we've been dumbed down to be stupid. And if you stuck on stupid, don't want to be straight, it's because you don't want to be responsible for knowing that you're responsible for knowing. You would rather live there and believe in some bullshit that won't hold you responsible because you can say you didn't know. That's just it. You're not no kid no fucking more. The responsibilities is you're supposed to be responsible to know. Because having a kid is a real responsibility that you know that you just can't slack on. So that's why I say kids get a chance with that believing bullshit because they're kids. They fuck up. They fuck up by default. They just got here. They're kids. But once you become an adult, you ain't supposed to be thinking like no fucking kid to end up fucking up. Because you're supposed to be responsible. But we've been dumbed down to be stupid fucking sheep. It is what it is, people. Y'all can love me or hate me, but I love y'all more.